Man, every time I get asked this question, I just wish I had this quick response to for those, especially for those who are just curious about whether they want to get involved or not. But the truth is, I don't have a canned response, and maybe that in itself helps people understand somewhat what the movement's about, because it's really about getting away from borrowed ideas, even borrowing from your own ideas, from your own past constructs and formulations of what things are. So I do kind of run a blank when I'm asked the question, and firstly I have to say that it's not my place to really describe what the slow thought means in a universal way, because I can only say what it means for me, and only what it means for me in this moment, because I'm sure it's an evolving thing, as so many things are in life. Ask me that same question a week from now, and I'll definitely have a different response, or even a day from now, or maybe even an hour from now, because we're all changing. And as we change, our perspectives are continually evolving and moving. They're dynamic. And I guess one of the resistances to, in describing something, especially on a format like a video like this, is that it tends to get this kind of pressure of feeling that, what you say you're going to be held to for eternity because it's on video now. So who knows what people are going to, it's going to be there, and a year from now people are going to see what I say, and maybe my views will change by then and I'll be held to it. But I definitely don't hold that pressure, because, first of all, I understand that that's the way things are. I am changing, and I don't hold myself to this. Whatever I say is definitely not the last word or the final word, and I definitely don't expect myself to have the final word. I think as people get involved, I'm going to learn more and more from others as to what this movement is. But what I can say is that it's about not letting others define your thoughts for you. It's about reclaiming this space to allow yourself to think and feel and experience life on your own terms. And I know that really is the essence of it in many ways. So, for me the reason I resist the temptation, if you will, or the pressure to say or describe what the movement is in many ways, is because I don't want to impose my ideology on anyone, and it's not for me to say. I'm learning here just as everyone else. I'm participating in a movement, and it's moving, and so our perspectives are moving, and we're growing and learning, and so it's a continual thing. But what I could say for now, if I just honor what I feel right now, is that the slow thought movement has been a blessing for me, and I'm grateful to be part of it. And I definitely don't think that I was, solely responsible for giving birth to it. And what I love about it is that it's an acknowledgement among all the people that are involved that we need to create a space. We need to slow down in the sense of just racing, letting this operating system of our mind continue as it is. The status quo, in terms of the way we've been conditioned to think, or the way we've allowed ourselves to think, is not working for us. And it can't work because it doesn't come from the vitality of our own being. And how do we get there? How do we create that space? How do we reclaim our mind? That's the question each of us face as we participate in this movement. And it's an individual question as much as it is a collective question. And as we're honest to ourselves of the challenges we face, and there are lots of them, and the strength that we do possess at the same time, despite the challenges we have, we want to be who we are. We want to be seen for who we are. We want to see ourselves for who we are. And that vitality, that strength cannot be denied. However much those layers of conditioning may conceal the vision, it's there. And the power within us is there. And that desire is very real. And as we get in touch within it, really getting in touch with that power and that strength, that essence of who we truly are, when you peel away all the things we've taught, all the things we've been taught to be, all the things we've been told as to how we should behave, or how we should think, or how we should act, or what we should say and what we shouldn't say. When we peel away all those things, we don't even have to peel away all those things. When we just get in touch with that, that essence, that truth that cannot be denied. That's what really the movement, we don't know where it's going to go. And that's what the movement itself is. It's an adventure. What's going to happen? I don't know. Every time I go out to the various events that have happened in the past, I'm not sure what I'm going to experience. I'm looking forward to my own experience because I'm ready, I'm open. I guess that's a characteristic. A lot of people that come to this are open. They're not a slave of some program or some set of beliefs, because they understand that there's so much more to life than believing. There's knowing, which are two separate things. There's one where you believe something, which you're just kind of, it's a thought. It's a thought you're holding to, an idea. But when you know something, it comes from somewhere totally different. And so in a way, the slow thought movement is really an opportunity for those people that are in touch with this to come out and connect. So that's my answer today. Ask me tomorrow and I'm sure I'll have a different answer. And that's it. Thank you.